Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I provide online valuation services for mediation and litigation based in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, we will discuss Donald Trump's tax return, and it's really a case study for divorce attorneys and what to look at in a personal tax return with Jason Soman. He's a valuation expert in Boca Raton, Florida. He owns his own firm, Accounting and Valuation LLC, and he's specializing in business valuation and forensic accounting in the context of divorce. Welcome, Jason. How are
Thank you,
you?
Melissa, for having me. It's a pleasure to be back on.
So tell us about where your focus and your practice is focused and how they can reach out to you.
Absolutely. So if you'd like to learn more about me and my firm, you could visit us at www.divorceforensicaccountant.com. And our website describes exactly what we do. We do divorce, forensic accounting, and business valuations for divorce matters. And we really pride ourselves on providing clear, answers to complicated questions, essentially. And I really enjoy the divorce space. It really matters. You're kind of helping people through the hardest time, and that's why I love it. And I decided to specialize in it. I really felt that in order to I had to be all in to help people through these hardest times in their life. I had to be all in, and just be passionate about it and have a smile on my face while I'm doing it, because I think clients like that.
Yeah, and I think that, if you have a simple issue, I think that you can reach out to, one of us or anybody in your area. I think it's also from an attorney standpoint, you don't know what you don't know. So, saying I can't look at this tax return like an expert is perfectly fine. Like, we know that nobody totally understands what we're looking at, but I think also identifying that you're in over your head is the biggest issue. Getting somebody that you trust, that you can pull in on these situations, because I know I take calls all the time from attorneys that I do big cases with, and they'll be like, "Oh, I have a question. What about this on the tax return?" I'll be like, no big deal, or
Mhm.
that's a big deal, right? And then we figure out what to do next. It's sort of like identifying the problem. But I do appreciate all the information that you provided, and it was interesting. I think that we barely scratched the surface. So
Absolutely.
hopefully, and you have a podcast, right?
Absolutely.
So
We're dropping it, I think, in a week or two. Maybe by the time that this comes live, it'll be on. It's called Find the Money Podcast. And I plan to have Melissa on as well. I'd like to learn all about valuationmediation.com and all
yeah,
the stuff that's going on with you. I
yeah.
know I'm excited to learn about that as well, and I'm sure our listeners are as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I think it's great that you have podcasts, Finding the Money. People love forensic stuff. And people also want forensic tools of how to help find the money in their own divorces. So I think we'll continue talking about this subject and, helping people maybe do some of the work themselves. So I appreciate you. And we will see you again on your podcast or mine.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Jason.